So we're gonna get rid of our disguises?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Oh.
don't need to. I'm
I
still
just
my
figured
original disguise.
if we, I was gonna say, I figured if we were just then at that point to get caught, we're still in the band uniforms. So then that way we just explain, oh yeah, we're part of the band. That's what I thought we were doing.
I'm staying as my disguise, and I still have my loot on my back, so I still have a fallout if I need to.
I mean, I'll probably still stay with my glove. I just didn't realize if we were going to continue. Never mind. Forget it.
I was just thinking we just continue to go in stealth because we only needed it just to get through the front door. We'll just pull it back out before peeking around a corner.
Of.
Yeah, we'll just, if we're going in stealthy, we can then see if we need to pull it out again. Let's use that as a backup.
Oh,
I got 23.
18 plus.
Because the fucking stealth field that Jenna has is still active, right?
Could be.
Yep.
It is for an hour.
31.
31.
19
Damn.
plus 2, that's 21, and then plus another 10, so 31.
8, 32, 34.
Okay.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
1, 2. You back?
Oh.
No, she wasn't. She lied to me. What about you? What about you, Arjun? Do you want to roll stealth?
I just did. I rolled
Yep.
it.
What'd you get?
18 with disadvantage.
Got it. Okay.
Well, it's a plus the 10 on top of it. That's 28.
No, I said 28.
Okay. Sounds good. With that, you're gonna you all just kind of make your way through, just kind of discreetly. And as you make it through the first room, it seems that this room doesn't really have much in here. It looks like, for the most part, there are just a couple of stools there, like a little waiting room. It looks like. But as you are going through and you're about to round the corner, you see a group of people, basically kind of huddled, or basically not huddled, but like kind of in line, and you see what seems to be someone in like in a, what are they called? Like a stall, and there's numbers strewn across the wall up top, like above him. Numbers and names. You see several. You see a lot, actually.
Okay. So everyone's in a line. There's numbers and names on a booth style room.
Yep. And then there's multiple people basically behind the stall, kind of taking numbers, writing on paper.
Oh, so it's kind of like just a booth where you have to kind of log in, to log yourself inside.
Maybe. You want to roll for it? Just investigation?
Yeah, I'll roll
That's
investigation.
in that big room that's just north.
Yeah, it's in this room here. The one I'm talking about is here. The one on my mouse.
Investigation 9 plus 1, 10.
Investigation.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
My investigation was 17 plus 1, so 18.
Okay, rolling investigation.
Investigation. Investigate.
6.
6. Okay. Some of you are not too smart in the ways of the underworld. Others of you, like Onyx, know that this is where they take, where people come who want to bet, and they can basically bet here for people, on things, on whatever you want. And they obviously see up top, as Onyx looks up, they see the odds on certain people. They see the odds, and they see who's going to fight. They see kind of a little bit of the statistics behind it all. Onyx recognizes this place. Onyx knows about this place.
You son of a bitch.
So, what is it? It's no one else but him knows.
Well, it seems like we have found ourselves in the middle of a place I really had wished not to return to, at least not yet.
You would not. No. Here, let me preface this. This isn't the place that you would come from. This is another one.
Either way, it's not necessarily that the place specifically. It's more just the fact that I'm back at the pits.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not this place specifically.
Yeah, because there are more than one pits. This is
I know.
Yeah. I thought I'd just, I thought I put you through the same anxiety I put Urza through before. You know, make you feel things. Bad things.
Well, my guy, he wouldn't be shutting down from anxiety or anything from this specifically. It would definitely have him on edge.
Okay. A
No.
razor's edge.
So-
His trauma kicks in. That's when he actually notices people he actually knows. It's
So
different. It's
we're
a little bit
back.
different.
We're a place that has done stuff to you.
No. I've never fought here, but this is a place where people like Aaron, for example, or even myself in the past, used to have to fight for others' entertainment.
Do you think we could just walk in?
Well, that part I'm not entirely sure about because when I was in these, I wasn't allowed on the betting side of things. I was not a free man to come and go as I choose.
I take
Being on
the
this side is different for me.
I take the glove off because obviously with it on, I can only say he. But I take it off for at least for a minute, and I told Onyx, like, well, you're disguised. No one's gonna realize you're here. They're not gonna know it's you.
No,
That's not the point. What I'm saying is I don't know what to do from here because I've never been over here.
Just try blend in.
Yeah, I guess just try to blend in and see without the disguises. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how they'll take the hee over there.
Well, no, I took the glove off.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Well-
if you go in with your hee, I don't know how they'll take that.
No, it's currently in my back away in my bag. I'll
Well,
only put it on if
the thing is-
necessary now.
Those two don't need to worry about disguises. The people that are looking for me recognize me, not what I'm disguised as right now. They wouldn't recognize those two. They would have no idea. And as for you, I'm assuming someone's looking for you based off you constantly wanting to wear a disguise now and after
Well, I mean,
the-
we're going for Soji.
Okay, yeah, but I don't really know who the Soji character
We,
is.
More or
we
less,
explained
the
this on
only
the boat
people-
already. I ain't
More
gonna
or
explain.
less, the only people that have to worry about actually hiding are you two. Argent and I are fine. So
Well,
if you want Argent
gonna
and
put
I
my-
to go up to the booth and talk,
We can all go up together. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if him
Yeah.
and I are disguised, they ain't gonna think anything about it.
Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put on my hat and disguise, and this look like one of the rich not fighters, but betters that's in the room. You know, this have fancy clothing like how some of them probably are dressed.
wait, before we go, Onyx, the betters, the people that would bet on all of yous in the pit, were they all generally a specific race? Like, will Argent stand out because he's warforged on the betting side, or will I
Wolf
stand
has
out?
no race.
Okay, so we
These
should
are
be
just
fine.
simply people with too much money, too much time, and not enough humanity.
Okay, just making sure.
Fine, Warforged. We talking about humanity.
Whatever, noseless.
Either way, come on. I get my disguise on. I get an hour with let's get a push on. You know, it doesn't just stay on. You gotta push this now.
Yeah,
let's
I
go.
ask an important question.
No,
Just
RP is very important. No worries about it. No,
No, I'm
Jason.
not. I'm saying it as an in character after third talk. Like, I get that I'm using my voice for my character,
Oh.
but I'm saying it in character because the hat only lasts an hour. The more we talk, the longer that hour I don't have.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm saying it in character. I'm not saying it in person.
Yeah, no problem. Also,
Anita,
the
Anita,
glove. You don't. You don't. You can't only. You don't only have to say. Hee hee.
Oh,
It,
I thought when I bought it, that's what you told me. I can.
No, I
Right,
said.
you can say Shimon.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
no,
Say
no, no.
he and Shimon.
No. It's just you say it like almost in every sentence. You know. So it's like, oh, guys, we need to go this way. Hee hee. Or, hey guys, we need to come on our way out of here.
You 100% said that she could only say he.
Yeah, that's
Did
what
I?
I meant.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I was confused. I was like, that's why. I
Because
can only
literally
say
we were making a joke about like the whole conversation is gonna be her going just doing that the entire time.
Oh, then I apologize. Yeah, then we'll keep it that way since I said that way. That's my bad.
I mean, if guy somehow changes it, I guess I can't argue.
Wow,
It's
this
just
is a very
correcting
Broke
gods
the
for his
spell.
mistake.
Now I still have to say say sentences.
Either way, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
So
walk
you guys
in
head up
all
to the
natural.
booth. As you guys are heading up to the booth, you see basically, obviously, people betting. You hear the sounds of people placing bets. You hear people, the people behind the stalls giving people odds, like pointing up to it. Is there anything specific you guys would like to do?
Any specific what? You sounded distant.
Is there anything in specific that you guys would like to do at the stalls?
Oh. So you see like the
can I just
names and stuff.
inspect the names?
Okay. You go through the names and you see that some fighters are obviously more sorry, I'm trying to think of the word. They have better odds than others. You see next to their names some you see some you just see a little tidbit of information like this fighter was picked up after the war for Keelan.
So kind of like small bio facts stuff like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, and then odds next to them. So you don't see really too much after that.
What's
Can
the one with the
I-
best odds?
The one with the best odds you see is one named Gladius. Just Gladius.
What's the odds on him?
Gladius's odds are three. I'm trying to remember. It's I'm trying to remember the way odds work. I'm sorry.
Possible, like I can just kind of go up to Onyx and like just kind of whisper to him without really anybody hearing, be like, do any of these names look familiar to you?
Yeah, you can do that.
I just want to make sure like the people behind the booths or whatever didn't hear.
Yeah.
Well, do any of the names look familiar to me?
Yeah, give me a sec. Gladius's odds are basically 1 to 2, which means that you profit half of what you wagered off of that. So his odds are actually positive because most time people think he's gonna win. For you, yes, Onyx, you see several people that you remember their names of. There are obviously more that you don't, but there are you remember. Would you like to know their names?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
One of them, his name is Roger. Another one, you see, his name is also Roger. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
No, I know, right?
It's
His,
the twins. It's the Roger brothers.
It's
Roger
the
Roger Brothers.
Now I'm having ideas of the Roger brothers. Now I kind of want to change his name.
Roger.
Roger, and Roger.
My God, it's the droids from Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Roger, Roger.
For some odd reason, they're also Warforged. Oh my gosh! No.
I just lost my flipping dice.
This guy's name is Ace, and then the third one, the only female that you see on that list, her name is Venus.
So we've got Roger, Venus. Who was the second one? You cut off that.
Ace.
Ace. So
Ace.
Roger, Ace, and Venus.
If you put their names together, they're Var or Rav.
So
So-
so I asked him like, any of these names seem familiar to you? Do you know any of these guys?
Yeah, I remember those three: Roger, Ace, and Venus.
Will they
Don't
be
particularly
used?
remember a whole lot about them, but I do remember their names at least and their faces.
You say they're good people or good individuals?
This is not an area to be able to determine whether people are good or not. People do what they can to survive here.
And I just walk up because I'm listening in. Can I? Well, I'm gonna walk up and say, would they be used to us?
That is difficult to say. I did. If anything, everyone near you is effectively either a threat at some point or they die off before then.
So what I'm hearing is that if they wouldn't not necessarily be a foe, but not an ally either.
It really depends on the specific circumstances they're in at that given moment. People do what they can to survive.
Okay. Well, with the Gladius betting guy. So you said I would make half of what I bet, right?
Yes.
So if I would to bet like 20 gold, I would make 20, 30 gold?
Yeah, you get back 30 gold.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So I'll make 10. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Well, when you said make 30, technically no. That's technically not the grammatically correct way.
Oh yeah,
You would make 10, you get back 30.
Either way, still works.
I quickly asked the person behind the booth, though, in order to enter, do we have to bet?
You do not have to bet, but you do have to have a ticket to enter.
Or can I get a ticket?
Here. Tickets here? It's
How
only
much?
a gold. It's only gold.
Only 1 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The
give 'em a
people
gold.
come for the people. They obviously come for the entertainment, but realistically, most of your money is made on betting. Why watch people fight? And if you don't have any sport in the game,
Yeah, he is right.
if you go out and you go hunting, is it not fun to shoot the bow yourself and bring back a pelt?
Oh, you're completely
Well-
right.
Try your hand here. We have plenty of names up
Fit.
there.
So
Before-
platinum is 10 gold, right? So it'd be
Mhm.
I would have 100 gold for 10 platinum.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to put 10 platinum on a bet for Gladius.
Oh my, a high spender. I apologize. You did not look like some sort of richly man. Seeing your get-up.
You saying I'm not rich, man?
No,
wear the
no.
finest
By all means,
clothes
no.
where I came from.
It just looks like you just played music in bars.
I'll let you know, sir. Make a good money doing that. All right?
It sounds like it. You must be one of them fancy bards.
Yes, we make money and then we also like to bet. We have some fun. All right?
Oh, hey, I understand
You know, give me a
completely.
ticket as well. I'm gonna spend 1 gold for a ticket as well.
Ticket, and then yes, you said you wanted to place a bet.
Yeah, I'll take 10 platinum on Gladius.
10 platinum. I will just write that down. Understood. Okay, he takes the 10 platinum, and then hands you an out form ticket as such. Please don't ask me about the ticket's information. It basically just covers
What's
it.
the date, time? What's their number, seat? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Urza, please take. I'm gonna
No,
roll
I'm
multiple
kidding.
dice here. Please
I was
take.
kidding.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20 plus a 9 on the D10. Plus
Aw.
So I'm gonna go ahead and ask. So
Please take 40 damage.
when does Gladius fight?
Aw.
Yes, Gladius's fight is. Oh, it looks like he's up next. It looks like he's fighting. Oh yes, he's fighting Roger. That'll be a great fight
Perfect. Okay.
for
I kind
Gladius.
of look over at Onyx, just kind of see what he's feeling, what's going on with him.
He's just kind of overwhelmed and uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. So basically, Onyx, you see Chena's bet. Urza's basically gotten her ticket. Argent, Onyx, what would you two like to do?
I will buy a ticket as well.
1 gold. Argent,
I'll buy a ticket as well.
understood. Okay, you all have bought a ticket. You're all in. You're all basically. He basically just points you down to the next. Basically down the hall. If you follow the signs, you should be able to see Arena 1. As soon as arena, there are seats. Obviously, since you've bought your ticket here, that means that you'll have the lower area the upper areas for the rich people. But yes, just don't mind that.
So where's
if you
it?
need any sort. Oh,
Is it
sorry. What?
on this? Oh, is that just the first square after we enter, or is it?
No, it's
Oh,
the
that.
circle.
Okay, that route.
Okay, there. Yeah.
The smaller circle at the bottom.
Yeah. If you require any sort of beverages, food, before you make it to the arena, it'll be those 2 rooms below it.
Kind of like concessions. And
Yes,
stuff.
concessions and such. If you would like to buy any sort of slaves, we also have a slave market here. It'll be past your first Coliseum. I'm trying to think if there's anything else off the top of my head. Oh yeah, if you would like to see the losers eaten, there's a little place past into the cave areas. We don't really like to show that, but you know, if you're one of the as it looks like one of your rich friends here, he looks over to Chenna, then you're freely welcome to go back there for a price.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's the booth guy that was asking. You're
Yeah.
telling us that?
Yeah,
I go up to him, and this might sound wrong, and I'm sorry, but I go up to him and say, so who's all for sale for slaves?
Oh yes, we have a wide variety actually. We have several merfolk. I believe we have a couple of elves here and there. Obviously humans. Those are the easiest to kind of have.
Or any of the fighters?
Any of the fighters? I don't believe currently Eric or Alphonse have allowed the trade of the fighters, as we're still waiting on some others to come in. But if you wish to speak with them,
Oh, they're here.
Oh, of course. Right, making sure that everything goes well. Huh. Lord knows if anything would happen here, they might throw a fit and kill everybody. But
I look back at everybody, kind of like, what do you guys think? Just get like a
think
feel for the
Need to be right
crowd.
back.
yeah, so unfortunately none of the now, but yeah.
I kind of look back at like Jenna and Onyx, and everyone just like get a feel what they're thinking of everything he just said.
Well, on that note, we'll see how this fight go, and then maybe I'll buy me 1 or 2 people before I leave.
Okay. As you guys head out of that ticket room and are heading down the hall, before you make it there, you do happen to see a very interesting sight. As you're going along, you see, and I'd like you all to roll Constitution saving throws. You know.
Oh,
So we see something in Constitution saving throw. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Would my passive perception would seize this ahead of time?
I mean, you'd see. No, you guys would see it anyways. I don't. that's why I'm not making you roll perception.
All right,
Uh,
I'm back.
18 plus
roll a
2.
Constitution saving throw, Tyler.
You guys 17.
I rolled
17?
14.
I rolled a
14?
3.
I
Got
got
it.
7.
Okay. I really enjoy that you rolled a 3, Argent, and you rolled a 7. I need so Urza and Chenna are kind of fine. They are weirded out. They are thrown off by this, but Argent and Onyx, you both from your mouth areas throw up whatever gastric
Stones,
functions,
bolts.
whatever, whatever you can, as you see heads strewn upon the wall. That's, and below it are is basically says all those who try to escape face consequence.
Oh, be right back.
You're back.
Onyx, you in
Okay,
specific.
never mind. Okay, Tyler, got it.
Okay. Oh well,
That's very inconvenient timing for
that is very inconvenient timing. I'm so
Asian
sad.
was just
Tyler ordered food.
Asian was just talking to Adi.
That was the worst freaking timing.
Right, I
He'll
say,
be back-
I
he'll be
say
back
for
in, like,
ruining our
2
RP because of
minutes.
food, you should make him do something stupid.
No,
It'd be
no,
really
I'm
funny.
No, I'm just going to literally
Just kill him.
Just kill him.
what's it called when you I'll basically go to scar him, his character for life.
Oh, Bim's gonna die.
No, I'm scarring his character, don't worry, it's fine. In other ways.
Thank you.
In
You were so
other
glad that you're not in.
Get me a water. I'll be back in less than a second.
Oh,
One.
they love you so much.
You back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Asian to Onyx's life. He says, "Oh, fucking fantastic."
Is he back yet?
I think he's about to be back in like 2 seconds.
1, 2.
I said about, okay? I didn't say exactly.
All right. So what I heard is we need to figure out a way to kill the Cthulhu. Got it?
Okay. So, you basically, as you were making your way down the hall and I made you roll your Constitution saving throw, you and Argent basically threw up whatever you could that was in your stomach areas from your mouth areas, as you had seen heads strewn about the walls, and below it you see the words, "Those who tried to escape suffer the consequences." You, in particular, recognize several of your what used to be people that you had fought with, basically just like Aaron. There were people up there. Basically, after you had left, it looks like other people who had tried to escape as well. And you see their face. You basically see their heads up there. Some of them, obviously, a little bit more degraded than others, but you see the last one up there with its eyes open, staring blankly at the ground. Or staring, blankly at you as you were done throwing up.
I'm just gonna cover my nose and sit there and say, "You guys gotta keep it together. Can't get caught right now."
Onyx, you need to stop.
I'm going to kill them.
We'll do that later. Right now, we're just here for certain things. Right? Shall we
Just
push
kind of
forward?
silently follow Chenna.
Push forward.
Yeah.
I still find it insulting that all the people that vomit was me and it was the two fucking Warforged.
Get fucked.
Your
Yeah,
bile
look at that.
areas were acting up.
It's crazy how the machines are the ones got the weak stomachs. Alright, let's go.
Okay, so as you enter, you hear basically a crowd of people, just chanting, "Gladius, kill him thus. Gladius, kill him thus."
thus. Glady. Oh, okay.
I like
Oh,
to
you
point
are
out.
you joining it? Yeah.
Yeah, because
So-
I bet money on him, so of course I'm gonna join in.
I would like to point out that in traditional gladiator fights like this, they wouldn't want the other person to die.
Yeah.
Just so you know. I don't know how specifically this world reacts, but
Mhm. I'll take that into consideration. Don't worry.
Well, let's get to our seats.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I want to watch this fight. See how this goes out.
So there are no real assigned seats, but you see basically as you kind of get in, there are basically 2 other exits outside the one that you entered. But the area that is below is basically I'm gonna open and close type of area where you see both Gladius and Roger come out of. So like the stone pulls back on the wall, and then once the 2 are through, the stone then converges together again. When you're there, obviously the exits are up top, so the seats that you guys are in are kind of just you take whatever seats you want, and then you see kind of in the upper levels more seats. So yeah.
Okay.
As you guys are kind of looking about and seeing what's going and getting into your seats, sorry, you see Gladius and Gladius enter first upon cheers and screaming. Then you see Roger enter, and you hear loads of boos and hissing.
Feel kind of bad for the guy.
Yeah. So, upon looking at it, you see Gladius. As you can kind of see, he looks like a Goliath. He stands at about 8 foot, 300 plus pounds, probably more. And you can kind of see scars kind of all over his body. He has several pieces of plate on, and he's got a sword in one hand and a gigantic shield in another.
Like a true
You
Goliath.
see, you see Roger. Roger is not a meek fellow, but he definitely seems to be at a disadvantage here. He is a human, uh, about the average height of about 5'9", 5'10". While he does not have the impressive muscles that Gladius has, he does have an agile frame, it looks like, to work with. He has padded leather on. It seems to suit his agile style. And with him, he has a spear and a short sword.
It's just David versus Goliath.
Yeah, you can see actually, really close. If you look up, you can see Roger has a little. So now, the fight is about to begin, but before the fight begins, you see, and I kind of described this wrong, but if you see where the three other entrances or exits are, you see in the one that's basically straight across from you guys, that one belongs to the upper deck area. In one of the upper deck boxes, 3 people, it looks like, that have entered. 2 of them get up, and the first one speaks. Ladies and who are we kidding here? Gentlemen only. We see it is an impressive fight tonight. We have before us Gladius versus Roger. We have oh god, what was the other one? Oh man, I had his name. It is okay. I got
Talking
it.
about Roger.
No,
He's
no,
talking
I
about
was
Venus?
like,
He's talking about
we have
Ace?
we have Ivan versus Venus. We have sorry, I had a list of names, and I can't find where these lists of names are. But he just starts going down, basically just a list of fights that are about to happen tonight. You can kind of see this guy is, while he's not dressed as heavily armed to the teeth as Gladius, you see he and the other one up there are basically kind of dressed in this strong, like gold plated, nicely looking armor. And the third one is kind of just in a cloak that is just kind of hidden behind, but it's just kind of just sitting down.
I kind of nudge Onyx. Do they look familiar?
Onyx.
Well,
you would,
do they?
yeah, no, I was about to say Onyx. You recognize them as Eric and Alphon.
sitting.
They're the ones that need to die.
What's their chance of death? Argent is putting in the
6.
numbers. He's seeing 33.3 repeating. It's better than most nights that you guys remember. Yeah, so as it sounds like Eric is going through his introduction, you guys are basically seeing now as the main attraction, Roy and Gladius are going in. The fight begins. Roger kind of swiftly tries to get up and underneath Gladius's side, the one without the shield, and take a stab. Gladius quickly bats it down, and basically just cuts the spear in twain, leaving Roger with only the short sword. Roger then tries to basically step back, but before he can, Gladius pushes his body with the shield.
He shield bashes him.
Yeah. With that, Roger basically gets thrown back about 10 feet and then hits the ground. Upon hitting the ground, Gladius looks up at the crowd and basically just makes a spectacle of it, and he gets the crowd roaring into a cheer.
Go, Gladius!
As these cheers and applause start roaring, you can kind of hear the the stadium like kind of just rise in a chant, Gladius, Gladius.
Gladius.
With that, Gladius then
You
goes up.
bastard.
I was gonna say,
Bro, I
I
bet money
like,
on him.
I hit Shenna. I'm just like, dude,
Stuff. I'm making money here, all right?
Roger's his friend.
He said it himself. They're not friends. They're just here. You never know when one of them's having back, all right?
As soon as basically Gladius makes his way up, Roger does a quick slash, and then basically just cuts a little bit into what looks like Gladius's leg. It doesn't look like it's too much, but you see Gladius actually goes. Gladius then tries to basically go and make a swing at him, but Roger really quickly dodges out of the way. He basically tries to then get behind Gladius and tries to push him over. After trying to push him over, though, you see, if any of you want to, you can roll investigation on this.
I will.
What?
16.
11.
8.
Good. Archie, do you want to roll?
20.
Ah,
No,
Onyx.
I'm not 20, but 20. Just 20.
A dirty 20.
30, 20.
Yeah.
Argent and Onyx, you both see that while Roger didn't look like he pushed him very hard, Gladius falls over.
What?
And then with that, Roger goes up to him and then puts the knife around his, like, basically on his neck. And Roger then looks up to both, to everyone in the crowd as you hear boos and hisses. And then he looks straight up to both Eric and Alphonse. They both hold their hands up, and so do the crowd. Nobody reacts, but they look at Eric and Alphonse. Eric and Alphonse keep their thumbs up for some interesting reason. And with that, the fight has ended. Roger is victorious.
Fucking
I'm sorry, I find this funny.
tired
that
of being
Asians-
robbed.
I just kind of like,
He's still getting fucked.
I just kind of like sit back with like a little bit of relief, and then I look at Onyx.
He's just kind of blankly staring in all honesty.
I kind of nudge him. What do the thumbs up mean? Do you know?
It means let him live.
You see,
I want to know what
Little
the fuck
empire.
he did. Make him fall that easily.
Would I have seen what he did? Because I've been probably doing shit like that prior to.
Mm-hmm.
I figured.
So-
I figured
so
I would.
No, that was probably a fixed fight.
Okay, that's not what I was thinking, but all right, fuck. I was thinking he hit him in the
Bullshit.
Achilles.
No.
All right, so yeah. Well then, if I had to make an educated guess, that big man down there was never supposed to win to begin with. It's a way of intentionally failing your fight, so whoever bets on you, even though you're at disadvantage, would come out ahead.
It's a way to guarantee them to make money.
So, Chenna, it looks like you ended
Shut
up
up.
getting played.
Shut the fuck up.
You got
Shut the
played
fuck-
like a fool, but so did everyone else.
If you want to go back to those damn pits, it would shut the fuck up if you were you.
Hey, that's too far. Everybody, enough. Well, that's not what we're here for. We're not here to watch these fights.
No,
Let's get back
Did you,
on track.
I
did
know
you
what
see
I'm
the guy
here
you're looking
for. Do I see him? Do I have to roll for that?
No. From when you guys like looked up, Chenna, you saw that the man that you were looking for, Shoji, was actually up there with Eric and Alphonse. He was the hooded figure.
He's up there
Three-
with the people you want dead. Seems they're in
Well,
cahoots.
looks like everything's kind of lined up for us then.
Wonder why Soji would be there though.
Who knows, but they're in cahoot apparently.
Well, that sounds like a bad time for you then, because they could easily capture you and make you into a slave. Doesn't that just sound fun to you?
If they're capturing me, they're gonna be bringing you in too. So I don't know what you're getting.
No,
so
they're gonna
gung-ho
kill
about.
me.
Oh, you said you're
I will
very
not
profitable.
be captured. They will
You
kill
said
me
it.
as an example. It does not matter if you are profitable at that point. They are setting an example. That is why there was those heads in that hallway. Many of those fighters were profitable, but if you allow people to live who try to escape, that just sets a bad example. So they will shut that shit down.
As you guys are fighting, and a lot of people are kind of yelling out, you hear, you see, it's like Eric and Alphonse kind of step up again, and they basically take their swords and they bash them on the place that they're in, the stone, and you can hear it ringing through the stadium. Hold up now. I understand you all believe this to be a fixed fight. How dare you accuse us? And you hear the room go silent. We are a profitable business. So, here is what is going to happen. We have found one of our slaves who has tried to escape. He will go tonight. If he wins, you all lose your money. But if Gladius wins, we will return what you have bet. Does that sound not fair to you all? You hear a bunch of whispers and kind of
Sounds like a guilty conscience to me.
he basically kind of going through. Hey, if you don't want your money, and then you hear a bunch of, yeah, kill the traitor, kill the traitor, kill the traitor. Through a bunch, basically just growing and growing, and then finally just like a resounding kill, basically kill this traitor coming through. All right, then tonight our final match will be between Gladius and Aaron, the traitor.
There it is.
They got
Fucking
Aaron.
saw that shit.
Fucking knew it, man. I don't know getting my fucking play.
I had a feeling he should have stayed on the ship.
had a feeling we should have fucking brought him with us. Because then we would kept a fucking eye on him.
Oh. With that, I will say
That's
that
the night.
I do want to stop at this point because I feel like this is a great place to kind of end it, because obviously I don't know what you guys are planning to do, but if a fight and everything kind of starts breaking out and or whatever
no.
you guys want to do,
It's gonna be chaos.
I want to leave it for next time.